Hello, everybody. I'm Chase Gibson. Pregame Press episode 6, and of course, Will Stewart is back with me.
Good.
How you doing?
Good.
All right, so we're going to discuss the MLB if the season ended today.
Yes.
This is an interesting topic.
It is.
Obviously, there's been some underdogs. Before that, we're going to get to our burning question, which is, it's been discussed for years.
Yeah.
So here it is. Should college athletes be paid? This is it's one of the toughest questions you have to answer about sports, because college athletics is the backbone of professional sports.
Yeah,
without college, if you wanted to make the jump from high school, you could, but you couldn't be. If you want to make the jump from high school, you could, but that would require a lot of effort.
Yep.
So,
it's a hard question.
It's a very hard question, but just give an honest opinion. Honestly,
no.
Why?
Because not every college player is good.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, and there's so many schools. Like, that's so much
money.
Yes.
But here you have the coaches getting paid millions of dollars right next to players who don't make a cent.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not gonna go.
Texas A&M players, they have really good quarterback, right?
Yes.
You like Kellen Mond, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And do you think he's a great quarterback?
Yes.
All right. Consider the Jimbo Fisher contract, 10 years, $75 million. That's $7.5 million a year. And Kellen Mond's sitting there quarterbacking this team to victory. He's getting zero. He's not getting anything. It's a tough question. Are you going to go with?
When you think of it that way, you think they should.
You think they should get paid, but again, not all the players start.
Yeah. And
some of them don't even play. So
most of them won't make it to the NFL.
No, there's 2%.
Yeah.
Go pro. So.
Hard. What do you think?
But I think when you're talking about 2% going pro, that means the other 98% won't.
Well,
which means 98% of them need money.
Yeah.
So that's a really tough question to answer. It's really tough. But are you going to go with no?
Yes.
All right. So let's work on that. So if we're going to put our trust instincts in MLB teams and trust them if the MLB playoffs ended today. Just imagine that. All right. So we're going to start with the NL. All
right.
So if it ended today, just let me finish, and then we'll discuss it.
Right.
If it ended today, the NL East Phillies, NL West Dodgers, NL Central Cubs, and the wild card would be Brewers versus Diamondbacks.
Mm-hmm.
So let's discuss East Phillies. First of all, do you trust the Phillies?
No.
21-15 is their record. They've been consistent, but again, Bryce Harper.
He hasn't been amazing.
Bryce Harper?
Yeah, he's been.
No.
But he's been decent.
He's been decent. His return to Washington D.C. was phenomenal.
Yes.
Okay. But he struck him out 2 times before that. So the consistency issue is a thing for Philly.
And still, who are their pitchers? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, not really.
Not really.
And you're considering
they have a good roster.
They do.
You see the players.
But again, Philly. So you don't trust Philly?
No.
Well, who would you say? Let's see.
Actually,
NL East teams.
I'm at the end. So it's the Nationals in the league. Team. National, Mets, Marlins, and Braves. That's the
all right. So
I definitely don't trust the Marlins.
I don't trust them. Nope. No one trusts the Marlins. Will. No one trusts the Marlins.
The Nationals?
It's Bryce Harper's old team, obviously. So
their pitching is phenomenal.
You got Max Scherzer, who's second. He's 72 strikeouts.
Steven Strasburg. It's very good.
So. But with the Nationals, they're a lot of games behind the Phillies.
Yes, they are.
So could they make? Do you trust them? We play 168 games. We're 36 games in.
They're missing Trey Turner. Sorry, the best player.
So, do you trust the Nationals? Do you trust the Phillies enough to win, or do you?
The series, win their series.
No, win the East.
Oh.
Or do you think a team will catch up? That's basically the question we're asking.
It's hard. I think they will.
Right?
Yeah, they will. But it's gonna be close. Yeah.
Who do you think that team's gonna be? Catch up Nationals.
The Braves.
I trust the Braves, but again, the consistency issue is a thing for all 30 MLB teams.
The Mets, their pitching is phenomenal.
Jacob deGrom.
Yes. And then I think it's.
But again, the injury thing with him, he's never healthy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Mets. It's gonna be Nationals and Philly battling it out.
All right, but do you think the Phillies will?
Yeah.
All right. So Phillies win the East, in your opinion. let's go down to the West. NL West, Dodgers, they're 25-14. Great pitching, good hitting off Cody Bellinger.
Yeah.
So, do you think they've locked in the spot right after the first month? You're gonna assume that they've locked in the NL West.
I think the Giants are. The Giants are in the league. I think.
Yeah, they've dropped though.
The Rockies. I mean,
Charlie Blackmon is a great slugger.
And then the Diamondbacks.
I mean, they are in what is that? They're 4.5 games behind them.
The Padres, they have Manny Machado.
But do the Padres have a good enough record to be able to catch the Dodgers, who are 25-14?
No.
One of the best records of baseball right now.
They're not.
And Clayton Kershaw, he hasn't had an outstanding season, but he's been good enough that the Dodgers don't have to replace him.
Yeah,
with a relief pitcher every game.
Pitchers, yeah.
So, and then of course Cody Bellinger. We're going to talk about this Cy Young, Silver Slugger, and Golden Glove at the end of the show, and he is definitely a front runner for Silver Slugger.
Yes,
without a doubt.
Yes,
and Clayton Kershaw, I mean, he was in the running for Cy Young a couple years ago. But do you agree that his performance has dropped the last 3 years? He was at the top.
He's still amazing.
He's still amazing, but he's not as phenomenal as he was
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
All right, so you think the Dodgers will lock up the West spot?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Central, the Cubs. I mean, I like the Brewers because they're okay. Listen to this. The Brewers are 2.5 games behind the Cubs.
Okay. What about the Cardinals? They're pretty good. You don't have it.
They're not in the playoffs right about now. And then the Reds and Pirates both stink.
Yeah.
So.
Sadly, I'm a Reds fan, but
I mean.
Anyway,
I'm an Orioles fan. Feel sorry for me. All right. So, what do you think?
Who gets the division? I think there's going to be 2 teams.
I think it's going to be the Brewers. Honestly, if I had to pick, because they have been clutch down the stretch.
One team will be in the wild card.
Yelich.
He just came back.
It's just going to be. It's going to be between Cubs and Brewers, and one of them will end up the wild card. One will win the Central.
I think Brewers probably going to get the
Central.
Central one.
Okay. So you think Cubs wild card? Cubs Diamondbacks. It's an interesting matchup.
Yes.
All right. So you think? Do you agree with Cubs Diamondbacks for the wild card?
Or the Cardinals?
I mean, the Cardinals can catch them.
Good.
They can catch them.
Pretty good.
Paul Goldschmidt he's had an outstanding season with his first season with the Cardinals.
Yeah, yes.
So, do you think that will affect the race for wild card?
It could.
I mean, I think I see the Cardinals and Cubs battling it out for that spot, and I see the Brewers up top. And when the season ends, not right now.
Not right now.
It's Cubs, and then Cardinals and Brewers are down here battling out.
Yeah.
But I think Cubs and
they're a very good team.
Yeah, and the Brewers will just be up there at the end of the
Yes.
season. I think the Brewers can get to 90, 95 wins.
Yeah, they're good.
Maybe even 100. All right, so let's go. Okay, so that's NL. Do you agree with the NL?
Yes.
So you just had one more thing to change. But if you did agree with the NL, here would it be? This would be the NL bracket.
Okay.
It would be Dodgers versus Brewers.
Okay.
In the first round. It would be Phillies versus the wild card winner.
Which would be the Cubs.
Which would be the Cubs and the Diamondbacks.
Oh, that's an easy game.
Let's just predict the NL.
All right.
How about Dodgers-Cubs 5-game series?
Dodgers-Cubs?
Yeah.
Dodgers-Brewers?
Oh, yeah, Dodgers-Brewers. Sorry about that.
All right.
That's a tough series. Yeah.
It is. Last year, the Dodgers won in Game 7. They won 7 games.
The Brewers, I mean, sure they're in second right now, but we're predicting them to be in first in the Central when the season
Dodgers
ends.
have home field advantage.
Yeah.
Will that be an edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
So I think the Dodgers will win, but I think it's going to go to Game 7 again.
All right.
Just like last year.
So, 3-2. 4-3?
Yeah, 4-3.
All right. Then, so that would be Phillies. First of all, who wins the wild card? Cubs, Diamondbacks.
Cubs. Honestly.
You think it's going to be Cubs?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's going to be Cubs? I mean, they do have Javier Baez, Chris Bryant,
I mean,
Kyle Schwarber.
It's a
Rizzo.
one-game series.
Rizzo.
No, not series. It's not even a series. It's one game. It's wild card. It's one game, and the Cubs will be home. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah. That's just all right. So Philly. Okay, so let's do Phillies versus Phillies versus Cubs. So who wins that? I don't really like the Phillies in the series. I like them just in general throughout the entire MLB season, but I do not like them in the series. They're way too inconsistent for me. I'm just going with Cubs.
I'm going to go with Cubs. I think the Phillies will win one.
All right. At least one?
Yeah.
All right. So that would mean that in the NLCDS,
Yes.
that means the Dodgers would play the Cubs for a spot in the World Series.
It's a good matchup.
That's a really good matchup. But
it's hard.
you had to pick.
Okay, Dodgers have home field advantage.
Yes, again. They have the best record in the NL, so.
I feel like they're going to win.
Dodgers in the World Series?
Yeah, for the
3rd time in a row?
Yes.
They lost Astros, Red Sox. Red Sox, you absolutely suck. 19-19. Don't even have you in here for the AL, so.
I mean, they're coming back, though. They used to be like.
They were 7-14, so they've had a 12-5 record over the last 17 years, though. So, like, that's decent. You got to give credit for that. All right, so let's get back to this. Red Sox, you still stink. Dodgers Cubs. So you think Dodgers Cubs?
Yes, win.
Dodgers go to the World Series
again.
All right. So now we go to the AL. So this would be the AL picture in the
interesting. AL
East would be the Rays.
Yeah, they're underrated.
West would be the Astros.
Obviously. Central
would be the Twins. What?
I think the Indians would win that by far.
And then wild card be Yankees v Indians.
Okay.
So let's start the East. Rays. The Yankees are 2 games behind the Rays. Rays in the East. Do you think the Yankees? I mean, they have had so many injuries.
The Yankees will make the playoffs. I definitely.
Well, okay, but do you think they'll win the East, or do you think they'll be stuck in the wild card?
I think they'll win the East.
So you got the Rays
and the Red Sox. It's so hard.
No, because the Red Sox are out. I'm not even counting them in this right now.
Okay, so this is just right now.
This is just Yankees Rays right now, battling out for either the East spot or the wild card spot. So who at the end of the season do you think would be mixed in?
Yankees, because when they get those players back, Judge,
when they get
Stanton. I mean,
this is
Gregorius, shortstop. They have so many.
But that's what I think. That's why I think the Rays are going to stay on top, because I think
all
those injuries are going to put them way down behind.
Yeah.
I think even the Red Sox can catch up to them.
And the Rays have pretty good pitching.
Yeah. So I think Rays.
Yeah.
I think Rays. All right. So you're going to stick with Rays for the East.
Mm-hmm.
Astros in the West, obviously.
No doubt.
You can't not trust the Astros. And the West is trash, too.
Angels, they have Mike Trout.
Really?
The A's, I mean.
A's suck.
Who else? Rangers?
I don't think anyone's going to catch the Astros. So we got Astros for West. That was too easy. And then Central, where did Minnesota come from? My goodness.
I don't know, honestly.
The Twins just coming out of nowhere, 23-12. They have the best record.
23.
The best record out of all these teams.
Wow, that's amazing.
Which means I gotta trust them.
I do.
If they're the best record of all these teams.
I feel like they're gonna be one of those teams where they just start dropping. You know, like they have a good start.
All right.
For the first 2 months, and they start dropping.
So you think they'll have a good month in May? But do you think in June, July, August, September, October?
I mean, if they keep it up, they'll definitely get a playoff spot.
So do you think they can keep it up? Because there aren't really that many good. I mean, who's in the AL Central? Because
Indians. That's the only other team that's
Indians. Indians are 3 games behind them. 3.5 games behind them.
And then besides that,
no one else.
Yeah.
All right. So do you think the Indians can catch them?
Yes, I do.
All right. So you think Indians for the Central?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So that means Yankees and Twins in the wild card. Okay. I mean, no, Rays and Twins. Because we switched them.
Ooh.
Rays and Twins.
Who would have home field advantage?
Oh, the Twins would.
Okay.
So
I think I'm gonna
have to go with Minnesota because, you just picked them
yes.
to drop, and I'm like, no, I didn't really agree with that.
Okay.
So I will.
Right.
But
it's fine.
They get home field. Their home field is rocking. I think they win the wild card easily.
All right. Okay, yeah, I'll
8-2 is my final score.
Okay.
So that would mean in the NL, since you predicted all of this,
yes.
that would mean. All right, that would mean it'd be Astros versus Twins.
That's easy, serious.
And Yankees versus Indians.
Okay. So do you want to start with the Astros one?
Yep, we're gonna start with Astros.
So
I think Astros, honestly,
win. Yeah.
You can't really trust them not to get back to the ALDS. So
they're so good.
They are great players.
Altuve.
George Springer, Jose Altuve,
Carlos Correa.
Yeah. Alex Bregman, such great players on all levels.
Those are 4 All-Stars.
Yeah,
also,
and Justin Verlander is a great pitcher.
Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole leads the MLB in strikeouts. We're gonna talk about him heading into Cy Young.
Yes.
But he leads the MLB in strikeouts.
Yeah.
So you think Houston goes on to the AL?
Yes.
All right. So that would mean Yankees v Indians. That's a tough series.
It is.
Yankees haven't even broke 20 wins yet, though. They're 19-16. And you said they would catch the Rays. Catch the Twins.
Yes.
Knock them out. And we have the Twins out now.
Yeah.
So, what that means, Yankees, Indians, it's hard not to go with the Yankees when they've won 27 pennants and we're talking about the playoffs. But at the same time, the Indians, they've been consistent over the last couple years. Like
they made it to the World Series 2 years ago. 3.
2.
Yeah.
With the Cubs. But they just couldn't pull it out. It was Game 7, 1 run.
Yes.
So, in extra innings.
Yes.
So you can't really give the Indians. I have to go for the Indians.
Yep.
So that means in the ALDCS you have. What would that be? All right, that would be Astros
versus Indians. I think Astros. Yeah. Well, they fun for the advantage.
Let's see. So, home field advantage would be the Astros. Yes.
I feel like they will. I feel like they're a really good team.
Minute Maid Park is a really hard place to play for a really good team.
Yeah, pitching's really good.
So you're going to go with the Astros. Astros-Dodgers 2017 World Series rematch. It's hard not to pick the Dodgers for this because they've been there 3 times.
I feel like they deserve the win.
They do, but at the same time, I really do trust the Astros more than I trust the Dodgers.
Who do you have this year? Wait, who comes to the advantage? It should be the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's the Dodgers. Okay, better record.
Okay.
So, but it's not as
hard.
Dodger Park is not as tough to play in as Minute Maid.
True.
So, why would you not go with the Astros? I have to go with the Astros 2-0. But it's so hard because the Dodgers, consistent pitching, great hitting, Cody Bellinger,
Justin Turner, their baseman.
They've been phenomenal this season.
Yeah.
And they have the best record one of the best records in the MLB, I think. Maybe next to the Twins, but that's it. Best record in the MLB. So do you think that will affect anything?
Yes, it could.
Because the home field advantage, I just don't. Minute Maid is so much 3 times louder than whatever Dodger Park can pull up off those Dodger dogs. Minute Maid. It's probably the loudest park in baseball.
It is.
Maybe Fenway.
Fenway, yes.
That's
maybe the Yankee Stadium.
We're not even talking about the Red Sox because.
They.
Well, let's just pause this World Series talk and talk about last year's World Series talk.
All right.
What has happened to Boston over the last 40 or 30 games?
Half it's Chris Sale, I think. A lot of it. Not all of it.
They traded Craig Kimbrell at the start of the season, then brought in Matt Barnes as their closer, who I do not trust a bit at all.
Craig Kimbrell
was a great closer.
Yes.
He closed every game with ease in that World Series. That's why they won it in 5 games.
Yeah. Well, it was 5.
Yeah, 4-1. So, that makes it even more surprising that they're 19-19 right now. Sure, they're 12-5 in the last 17 games, so something must have woke them up. What do you think that is? They started to win when they played against the A's.
Do they have J.D. Martinez back?
Yes. But did any of you guys see that Jackie Bradley catch?
Yes.
That was a walk-off. That was going to be a
walk-off.
He robbed it. That was going to be a walk-off home run, and he just snatched it out of the air. So, he started to play well.
There's a play you need to make for your team to make it to the playoffs.
And he's starting to play well. Martinez.
Mookie Betts, he is.
Starting to play well. Mookie Betts starting to play AL
MVP.
Yeah, Benintendi's great. Xander Bogaerts.
Is Steve Pearce still on too?
Oh, I don't know. But it's just the pitching that bothers me for Boston.
And Chris Sale, he had a great game against the Orioles a few nights ago.
But again, he is not consistent at all. For the start of the season, his ERA was, I think it was 4 points. I want to say 3.
Okay.
It's not good compared to the top ERAs of the league, where he's looking at 1.97, 1.93.
Yeah.
And his wins were even worse.
Yeah, they were.
He's had 2.
2 the whole season?
Yeah.
Well,
the top is 6.
Okay.
But
still.
But again, 2 wins? That's not.
For Chris Sale?
For Chris Sale, that's not good.
Wasn't he on the White Sox before?
Yeah, I think so. But again, I just don't trust the Red Sox enough. So that's what you think's happened to them?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get back to Dodgers Astros.
All right.
tough series.
It's hard.
There's great batters on each side. Like George Springer's the slugger for the Astros. On the other side's got to be Cody Bellinger.
It's got to be Cody Bellinger.
So, what do you think?
It's hard. Pitching is obviously good to the Astros.
Yep. These have Verlander and Cole.
Yes.
And Cole leads 74 strikeouts for Garrett Cole.
Yes. But it's like the Dodgers, like,
they just deserve the win, is what you're trying to say. But, like, what else?
I mean,
but let's just discuss this though.
Okay.
So, let's start the pitching matchups.
Okay.
Clayton Kershaw. This is
Phenomenal.
starting pitchers. Kershaw versus Verlander.
Who would you rather have in your team? I know.
I'd rather have Verlander because he's.
Yes.
I mean, I like Kershaw. I love. He's a great pitcher.
Yes.
But I want someone whose performance will stay the same.
Yeah, unlike
their whole season. And then
Kershaw.
here's Kershaw.
He's like one game, and the other.
Yeah, and this is like just dropping over the last 3 years. So like,
you can't trust him.
You can't trust him at all.
Yeah, and then also Garrett Cole. He's been phenomenal.
Yeah. Start him too.
Obviously, he's better at batting.
That's so tough though. I want to say the Dodgers
Because Bellinger's
Bellinger's 396 batting average.
Yes, and they have Justin Turner
Who can
swing
slug
that.
it.
Yes.
But again, George Springer, Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve.
Carlos Correa.
All of
these
those
players
guys.
can hit. You know, hit home runs.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Astros.
So 2-0 against the Dodgers in the World Series. I like it, my friend. Get the Astros win the World Series based on the first
Don't
one.
worry, Dodgers fans. You'll get a.
Play. Yeah, hopefully
Hopefully
you'll get.
They will eventually.
All right. Well, talk about the awards, my friend.
All right.
I'm gonna start with the AL MVP.
Okay.
There's a lot of people I want to nominate for that, but
First off, do you know who won it last year? I have no clue. Yeah.
oh, it was Mookie Betts. Sorry about that. Mookie Betts. So, but he's definitely. I don't think he's winning it this year.
Obviously, one of the candidates. He's been a candidate for the past 10 years. Mike Trout.
But again, his team sucks. So you think that will affect his
will.
voting?
I mean, yes, but
And even in batting average,
what is he batting? Can you see?
I mean, he's down there.
Yes.
He's not even in the top 30. So he struggled.
Yes. I mean, he'll probably be a candidate.
But I don't think.
Trout.
You know who I like?
Yeah.
He has a 344 batting average, and he's plays for Minnesota. George Polanco.
Yes.
He's great.
He's great. He's underrated.
He only has 7 home runs compared to Bellinger's 14, but still,
14, 15,
7 home runs, 14 RBIs, and he's led the Twins. And guess what? Listen to this. He had against the Blue Jays. He went 5 for 5 with a double, 2-run homer, and 2 runs scored against the Blue Jays on Wednesday. 5 for 5 in a game? When you can hit like that,
that's so hard.
And a 344 batting average on the season, when you can do that. George Polanco, and he's a shortstop too, which is one of the hardest positions to play in all of baseball.
Props to him.
He's only 25.
Wow.
So,
what team is it? Twins?
Twins, yeah.
Wow.
So give this guy some credit, please.
Yes.
And then,
I mean, who else? I mean,
second baseman. I like DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu, yep.
He's at 19 RBIs. He only has 1 homer, though. That could affect the MVP rating.
Yeah.
19 RBIs, though, is pretty good.
Pretty strong. What's his batting average?
344. Same thing as George Polanco. But
I don't think he'll win.
I don't think he's going to have this is the NL, though, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. 2 for 3 with a pair of walks and a walk-off RBI. Get a walk-off against the Mariners on Tuesday.
I mean,
a walk-off could affect it. But, let's look at some other candidates here. So, so the top 3 in batting average are all in the NL.
Okay.
Bellinger, Jordan McNeil of the Mets.
Okay, yes.
And Christian Yelich.
Obviously.
So, let's just MVP. Let's look at home runs.
The NL or AL?
This is AL.
Okay.
The closest thing the AL even has. Oh. George Springer.
Yeah, 13.
Where are you, my dude?
13?
Yep, 13 home runs.
Okay.
301 batting average.
Decent. Pretty good.
13 home runs is good.
Yes. How many RBIs is that?
33. MVP race for my boy George Springer, maybe? I think so.
He's mine.
I'm going to have to go with the AL MVP being George Springer.
Yeah.
Because Jose Altuve has not had 33 RBIs and 13 home runs in the first 38 games of this season. 3 for 5 solo home run in the Thursday's win over Texas. 3 for 5 is hard to do.
Is he second or shortstop?
He is.
Or is he short? Is he center fielder?
He's center fielder. But okay, let's move to NL MVP. It's between two candidates. It's Bellinger and Yelich.
Just like last year.
You can't.
Yelich won last year.
Yeah, he did. But I can't give. I gotta give props to Cody Bellinger.
Yes, he is.
Out of the gate, he has been great.
Both lefties.
But the Yelich has more homers.
But Yelich has more power. Would you agree?
Yeah, 16 home runs.
Not Yelich, sorry, Bellinger.
Bellinger definitely has more power.
Yeah.
14 homers, 38 RBIs, 296 batting average.
Wow. Good.
That is very good. But again, like, Springer is just behind that.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Yelich. I mean, he's a little bit more home runs and more RBIs. Batting average is only 356. Only 356.
Only.
But, I mean, compared to Bellinger, that's 40 below.
Yeah.
But and then 16 homers, 37 RBIs. I think you might have to look at runs for this. So we're gonna see who leads in runs.
I think Bellinger.
It's Bellinger.
Yeah.
34.
How many Yelich has he?
He's down there at 31. Tied with Javier Baez for the most. But I don't think Baez is running. Compared to his home runs and batting average, he's not very good.
No way.
He's batting a 290. I mean, it's decent, but it's not like 396 for Bellinger and stuff like that. So that's ridiculous.
Hard. I mean, who do you think could be hitting home runs?
Bellinger.
Yes.
If I had to pick anyone, it'd be Cody Bellinger. Just because of how consistent he is. If you're looking at his batting average.
Yelich too. It's like.
Yeah, but if you're looking at Yelich's batting average, it's almost 400.
Yes.
His slugging percentage is even better.
Yeah. He's
784. Wow. So based on those 797. Christian Yelich. But again, like I gotta give props to. Yeah, Cody Bellinger, you are my NL MVP. All right, Silver Slugger. I mean, it's the same race for. It's Bellinger. Is there an NL Silver Slugger, or is it just AL and NL?
I think it's both.
All right, so
both for everything.
But I think it's between three guys: Springer, Yelich, and maybe Bellinger.
I think
he'd be the first Dodger to win Silver Slugger and NL MVP in like 25 years maybe.
Mm-hmm.
He's having a great season.
He's pretty young too.
He is pretty young. So you're gonna go with Bellinger for your Silver Slugger. Your Golden Glove
for the NL. Or AL.
I'll start with AL. I mean, Jackie Bradley Jr. has been great all season.
It's the Angel shortstop. If you know who that is. It's Andrelton Simmons.
The Golden Glove.
Watch his highlights after this.
I will. So all right, so you're gonna go with him for NL?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any fielding
AL?
Is there any fielding stuff? Gold Glove. Sorry. Just go. AL. You want to go Glove race?
Not really. I mean, there's.
Not.
They're all pitching.
Yeah, he's so good.
He is.
I have him.
All right. I'll respect him. So that's your AL MVP?
Yes.
I mean, AL.
Gold Glove.
Gold Glove. Let's head to the NL. All right. What do you think? Gold Glove? I mean, Yelich and Bellinger are both fielders.
Yes. I don't think Bellinger will win.
I don't think
he's first baseman.
Oh, he is?
I doubt it.
Bellinger, yeah. And Yelich is a right fielder, though. Yes. So imagine that. You know who I like? I mean, sure, it's out of Philly, so, like, but Rhys Hoskins, he's only batting 295. Has 11 home runs.
That's good.
And a 32 RBIs.
Well, that's good. Hard.
I mean, I'm going to have to go. Listen to this. He went 4 for 5, a solo home run, double, and 3 runs scored Tuesday against the Cardinals.
Ooh, Cardinals. Yes, Cardinals.
That's tough. That's definitely tough.
Were they in Busch Stadium?
Bad.
Were they playing in St. Louis?
Yeah, I think so. That's tough. That's very tough.
It's tough.
Rhys Hoskins.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with him.
Hoskins.
He's very underrated.
Yes, he is.
He's 32 RBIs.
Power too.
11 home runs is a lot, especially for a guy that can deal with Bellinger and Yelich. He's staying up there. All right. Now we come to the most prestigious award in all of baseball. The Cy Young for NL. Let's start.
NL?
Over here. The AL.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to look at the strikeout stats.
Who's leading that?
Mr. Garrett Cole. And listen to this. Garrett Cole has 74 strikeouts. The closest guy to him, Matt Boyd, out of Detroit, has 63. That's 11. He's 11 strikeouts more than the next closest person.
Good.
In the AL. And Scherzer is 2 less than him.
True.
But he leads strikeouts. I'm pretty sure he's up there in wins, I think.
Might be. Should.
He's up there. Oh, he's not. Oh, he only has 3 wins. He's 30th in that category, but first in strikeouts.
Sure.
I think Justin Verlander might be mine.
Yes, he will.
He's back at 60 strikeouts, 5 wins.
Yes.
He's 4th in the MLB in wins.
Yeah, that's my pick.
Justin Verlander, AL Cy Young Award. Thank you. All right, let's go to NL. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. It is a no-brainer for me.
Good.
How can it not be Max Scherzer, my friend?
True.
How can it not be
But
Max Scherzer?
I love Jacob DeGrom.
Jacob DeGrom is great and all,
but
his injuries have just really affected that.
Max Scherzer.
He has 56 strikeouts compared to Scherzer's 72.
Okay, yeah, it's Scherzer.
And has 3 wins compared to Scherzer's 5.
Scherzer, he can strike out batters. Super good at that.
13K in 1 game.
One game he has like 18 strikeouts. That's
okay. So Max Scherzer, you are our Cy Young Award for the NL. And Will, before you go, I want one more thing for you.
All right.
We picked Dodgers Astros for the World Series, correct?
Yes.
Who is your World Series MVP? It's a tough question. Jose Altuve always performs great on the big stage.
Who won it the one year that they're playing? Do you remember?
I have no idea.
No clue.
It
could have been Bregman.
I think it was. I want to say Correa or Springer.
I think it was Bregman.
Bregman. He's young. He's very young. He's 23, I think.
He's super good too.
Yeah.
I mean, George Springer.
Too
even.
I'm gonna have to go George Springer for mine.
All right, I got Bregman.
He's been great, and we had the Astros winning, so you gotta pick someone from there. But if you had to pick a losing team MVP, for me, it's gonna be Bellinger. Obviously, it's you can't agree if you're taking a best Dodgers player. Sure, Justin Turner's in the race, and so it's Clayton Kershaw, but
Bellinger with the power.
He's got great power.
The batting.
Yeah,
so
he's the whole Dodgers lineup is great. Yes. But Bellinger really leads that category.
He does.
All right, we got Astros in the World Series. Cy Young AL, Justin Verlander. Yes. Cy Young NL, Max Scherzer. Gold Glove
for the AL. Okay. AL is Anderson Simmons.
Yep, and then for the NL is Reese
Hoskins.
Yep, Reese Hoskins. And then for what is it?
Cy Young.
Silver Slugger. We had Bellinger.
And then for the
MVP.
Yes.
For the NL, we had Bellinger.
Yes.
And for the AL, we had George Springer. Thank you for watching Pregame Price episode 6. Will, glad to be with you.
Thank you.
Glad to be with you. Be sure to like, sub, and watch for more videos. Peace.